Honestly, mate, what a day. I've been in the moodiest moods all day, but I'm happy to be here and back on the podcast and talking to you now.
Yes, back on the pod. What snapped you out of the mood that you had this morning?
Well, it wasn't just this morning, it was from the moment I woke up until about 5:15 this evening. And then I've been to the gym, I've worked out for
Mm.
an hour, worked hard, done lots of legs, lots of shoulders. And I'm feeling it just definitely gives you a bit more energy, doesn't it? It resets you. I feel like exercise factory resets my brain sometimes.
And it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, exercise, do exercise, it makes you feel great." You're like, "Yeah, sure," and then you do it, and you're like, "Oh, I do feel great."
Yeah, I have to. It's only like that when I go to the gym and I do like intense exercise for like an hour. If I was to go for a
Mm.
run, I don't think I'd feel those endorphins. Well, I know I don't feel those endorphins straight away.
Yeah. No, we're on. I've joined CrossFit.
Oh,
That's I know, and I've said it out loud, so it's the thing now. So I've wanted to join CrossFit for absolutely years, but I've just never felt confident enough to do it. And so I've joined a CrossFit here, and it is so great. I've joined with a colleague, and she's doing it with me, and we're just absolutely loving it. We're just loving the intensity. We're loving the teamwork. And it's very, very, very cool. So yeah, I'm loving that.
oh
10 out of
no,
10 for
that
me.
looks really good. I always see like CrossFit and I think, oh, that looks good because you do a little bit of everything and it's like
Mm,
high
mm,
intensity. And it's a good way to meet people as well. Like I've joined a gym. I moved to a new area like nearly 3 years ago, and I've met more
mm.
people in the 5 months that I've been going to the gym than I had the whole time we've been living in the area that we're living in. So
Yeah.
yes.
And they have this rule there, so when you turn up, you have to say hi to everyone, otherwise you have to do burpees, and obviously no one
Oh,
wants to do burpees. And so they do some sessions in English, but lots of it's in Norwegian, and everyone goes around and introduces themselves. And a lot of the Norwegian names I still really struggle with, so I go hi, hello, hi, hi, and then I'm like Jess, and they're like hi Jess, I'm like hello. So yeah, I need to practice that one a bit more, but it's
oh
good.
yes, name pronunciations in different languages. Tricky, tricky,
Yes.
tricky.
Yes. Correct. It is hard.
Yeah, no, that's nice. We do have a rule well, one of the trainers at my gym has a rule that for every minute you are late, you have to do 10 burpees. So if you're 2 minutes late, you
Mm.
have to do 20 burpees. So I will do anything to avoid burpees. So I'm there 5 minutes early.
I'm there an hour early just in case.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Mm.
Exercise is good. Exercise is good. The weather is changing. Oh, I am such a what's that thing called? Is it sad? SAD? What is it?
Uh,
Is it sad?
seasonal something.
S- Depression?
Yeah,
Must
it
be.
is. Seasonal something. Yeah, seasonal depression, SAD
It's
syndrome.
sad. I mean, I think probably most people have it, but my goodness, just having the longer days and the a bit of sun changes everything for me. I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
ready.
It's
I'm ready to take
mad.
on the world.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's mad because you finish work at like 4 or 5 o'clock, but because it's still light, you feel like you can have another day, if that makes sense. Like you've got
yeah.
this 4 or 5 hour window of opportunity to go and like do stuff, fill up your like cup of like good things.
Mm,
So yeah,
yeah.
nice. I
And that's
like
what
it
we
a
want.
lot.
Positivity.
Oh yeah, positivity. I'm actually not drinking tea today.
Where's your tea? Did you
Uh,
not get it in time?
no, well, I've only just had my dinner, so I can't be drinking tea now. And I've
Um,
been having a cup of tea and a Kit Kat before I go to bed. But I've
oh, saving
actually
it, are you? A
got
little Kit Kat.
some Italian sparkling fizzy
Oh, is that
orange
San Pellegrino? Whatever
San
it's called.
Pellegrino. Yes, it is. It's blooming lovely.
Oh, that's nice. That is fresh.
It's refreshing. Oh, now that
Oh.
is summer in a can.
I'm still on my oat milk hype. Oat milk? What?
Oat milk. Yeah. No, I've gone off that. I'm just back on the old standard dairy.
Oh, I just think of all these little oats getting milked. Bless
Like,
them, just getting milked till there is no milk left, getting milk
oh,
dry, basically
right.
working hard, just factory of oats, getting milked.
Oh
So,
my
but it's
word.
for the good of the human race, and it's working because it makes me happy.
Oh my. So we had so many would you rathers and questions in the last podcast, which we absolutely love. And we've had a
Yeah, we
few
did.
more come in our
Hmm.
way. So here we go. The first one comes from ooh, un momento, por
Hold the line,
favor.
caller. Where are you? Where's the caller
Sorry.
coming from?
So the first one. Would you rather fight one elephant or 100 chickens?
Oh, that's hard. And that's a
Mm,
good would you rather.
mm,
So let me go through my thought process. Elephant is going to be tough. Goodness gracious me. I don't even know how I'd go about taking down an elephant, if I'm honest.
no, no.
Chickens, that's going to be, you're going to have a lot of resilience there, and it's just going to be relentless, and they are going to peck and peck and peck you until you're
Yeah.
down. I'm going chickens. I'm going chickens.
I was going to go chickens. Then you've got a lifetime
Mm.
supply of Nando's.
I
Uh-huh.
love so much.
I love Nando's. Yeah, I
People
was.
ask me, they're like, Jess, what do you miss from living in Norway? What do you miss from England? I'm like, literally not much really. And they're like, anything. I'm like, Nando's. I just miss Nando's. I love Nando's. We had this conversation. I went back to England last weekend, and we had a conversation about what's so great about Nando's, because you're either all in and people just love Nando's, and then you've got some that are just like, I don't understand the hype, and I'm like, what? How can you not understand the hype? It's delicious,
Mm,
consistently delicious.
I know. I think it's one of those things like you don't know what you got till it's gone because it's easily accessible for
Hey,
the majority.
paradise, pick up a Nando's, Nando's, Nando's.
Nando's. Yeah, you don't know what you got till it's gone, and it's so easily accessible for us here, and it's just
Mm.
one of those homely comforts for you for when you come back to England.
It is. Love it. Absolutely. Look, I flew back from Gatwick, and there's a Nando's at Gatwick.
Is
And then
there?
I'm torn between sushi and Nando's. But it's a great place to be in. Do I get sushi? Do I get Nando's?
Mm,
So,
did you
um,
know that the Nando's at Gatwick is the only one in the country that does breakfast? Mm.
no. I
Mm.
suppose it can't just be shut. What does it do for breakfast?
I'm not sure, but breakfast halloumi, I'm not saying no.
I mean, I'm saying yes.
I am
Do you know what? I'm going to
saying
write that
yes.
down. I need to, if anyone knows, or if anyone has had a breakfast at Nando's, not Tiffany's, at Nando's, then please let us know. Message us. What did you have? What are the options? Is it
Yeah.
like a McDonald's? Do they do a McMuffin? Do they
Yeah.
do,
Oh, yeah.
do you get chicken?
In like the pitta, not the pitta, but like the bread that they do for the burgers. Mm.
They'll have like a breakfast phyllo, delicious
Oh,
piri piri
stop
wrap.
it. Stop it. Look,
Yeah,
I have literally just eaten my dinner too, and
delicious.
I'm like salivating, like.
What did you have for dinner tonight, actually? I like
So
dinner choices.
on the menu this evening was, and I always say this wrong, so don't come at me. Lamb gyros,
Gyros. I don't know, I made
gyros.
that.
Lamb, one of those in a pitta with homemade, and I say this wrong as well. Is it tzatziki or tzatziki?
Tzatziki.
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 Yes.
Tzatziki.
So we had, pittas, lamb, tzatziki, some chips and some salad. It was very nice. Very,
Nice. We
very
had
nice.
jacket tater.
Jacket, but I feel like you're always having blubby jacket tater.
You know what? Last time I spoke to you, I think I was like, I had jacket tater.
Jacket tater. You did have a
The
jacket
nice thing I
tater.
like about that is Tom and I can have our own toppings, and we can be like, no, I have tuna, and he
Mm,
has cheese and beans. And
mm,
also, it's also acceptable to have everything. Like, there
yeah.
is no limit on the toppings you can have with your jacket potato.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
Tom
not.
also can put away 2 jacket potatoes as well.
I
He's a
mean,
working boy.
yeah. I think if it was two little ones, like if it was two
2
little
little
ones,
spuds.
two tiny little titties, titties.
Titties. Two little
Titties.
titties.
2 little titties. Then I'd have
Mm,
2 if they were small, perhaps. But yeah, oh, I love a jacket tater. I had one for
yeah.
lunch yesterday, actually.
Did you? Oh, they're
Be-
nice. They're cheap. They're good.
cheese,
They're
cheese,
great.
beans, black pepper, and Liam Perrins. Worcestershire sauce.
You've thought about that.
Mm,
That's a thought through
yeah,
tater.
that is top tier taters.
Do you know what? I've just made up a would you rather, just thinking in my head now.
Come on
Would you
then.
rather never have potatoes again in any form or never have cheese again?
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry to have to even make you consider such an
Jess,
outrageous thing.
that's like the 2 main food groups: potatoes
They're
and
like
cheese.
the two best things. They're
I
just like the two
know.
best things.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
I am going to say I'm going to sacrifice the potato for the cheese because, like how you can have anything on a jacket potato, cheese also goes on everything.
Wow, that's a
My
bold move there.
my panini of choice is brie and bacon panini.
Napini.
Napini. I love brie.
Mm.
I love cheddar. I can't eat blue cheese. But all the other cheeses, Wensleydale with cranberry. Oh,
Wensleydale. Oh,
Wensleydale.
grommet.
Look, I'm crackers for cheese, grommets.
Do you know what that story? Oh no, I don't know how it's linked. It reminds me of the old Emma story. And I don't know, can we name her and say the story now? I
What
don't know
about?
actually if we're allowed
Are you talking about
to.
the Dartford crossing?
I am talking about
Yes,
the Dartford crossing.
yes, please, because she has just sent a question. She sent a question to say, "What's your most embarrassing moment?" And right here, right now, we're going to disclose Emma's most embarrassing moment.
I think you should tell the story because I think you're better at telling than me.
Oh, okay. So our friend
So,
Emma,
so anonymously, let's call our friend
Olive.
Olive.
Yeah,
Olive.
Olive. So our friend Olive was going on a family holiday to
Mm.
the southwest of England. I can't remember where, Cornwall or Devon, one of those. And
Mm.
because they were going on like a caravan holiday, they were taking lots of things with them. And because we live in Essex, they had to go over the Dartford crossing, over the bridge. And this was so long ago that this was at the period of time where they used to stop you because you had to put your 50p in the thing and physically pay someone with coinage, and then they'd open the barriers and let you go.
God, those were the days.
Those were the
Wow.
days. Imagine, can you remember
Mm.
chucking the 50p in the bucket for out you? It just a
Oh.
baller move, and you'd never miss. Ka-ching.
And then
Um,
you'd stress out because I've got to go over the Dartford crossing. Has
I need
anyone got any
change.
change before I left? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So they've gone over the Dartford crossing, and
Mm.
they've got stopped sorting their change out, and Olive's dad is like chatting to the man, saying where we're going, and Olive goes, Dad, because they've done a whole food shop for the week ready for when they go down there. Dad, don't we have to declare our fruit and veg?
And that's because she saw it on The Simpsons. She saw
Yes.
on The Simpsons Homer Simpson driving away fast, all his fruit and veg flailing out the back, flanging everywhere. And then so she thought she went over the Dartford crossing and she was like, we need to declare our
Declare our
fruit
fruit and
and
veg. Like it was
veg.
a customs anything to declare.
And she's like, I've got carrots in the back. Carrots, I tell you, please don't
Yeah.
take me. Take the carrots.
And this is such like a prominent thing that has happened that it was even mentioned by Olive's dad at her wedding.
It's just one of those stories, a good story that just it always comes up. It always comes up.
I know we've got lots of Olive stories.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
more. I've got so many already.
I'm
just
thinking
going
of
around my head,
one
but
right now. But
I'm
we'll
thinking
save
of
it.
one right now as
Are you
well. But yeah, I
thinking
think
of
we'll save it. I wonder if we're the same one. I don't know.
look
I
at
don't know.
me telepathically and see.
That one.
Mm.
You got that one? Yeah. Can you
Uh,
tell what I'm thinking?
yes.
Telepathy. ASMR.
Telepathy.
Oh, speaking of ASMR, have you seen those videos of the chocolate bras with something crunchy inside?
Chocolate bras.
bars, chocolate bars, chocolate bars. Have you seen the chocolate bars with something inside?
I mean, chocolate bras
Tatties.
would have something inside.
Oh,
Two little
two
tatties.
little tatties in a chocolate bra. Oh. No, the chocolate with something crunchy inside, and it's all
No.
like sounds nice. I spent
That
too
does
much time
sound.
on TikTok, basically.
That does sound
I've got
absolutely
Would You Rather.
gorgeous. Come on then.
Oh wait, did you choose elephants? Oh, chickens, Nando's. I see. I see. I see. I
Yes,
see.
and
Would you
cheese.
rather? Oh, and cheese. Yeah, I'd go
Mm,
potatoes. I'd have to. Just the chips, just everything that comes from it is life. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Now,
Uh.
I am someone who
Mm.
sleeps with the fan on every night. Uh,
Even now, like even in winter.
mm, I honestly though, I
Mm.
think it's more for the sound because in winter I do bury myself under the covers. But I feel like when you're too hot and you've taken all your clothes off and there's nothing but your skin to remove and you're still too hot. I
You're
can't.
stuck.
That's it. You are done for. But
Mm.
yeah, if I would think I would rather be cold because I can layer up, I can keep moving, and it's easier to warm up. I feel like than it is to cool down when it's boiling, boiling, boiling hot.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I just like both. I just like both, but I think, and so living in Norway, it's crazy how much I've acclimatized. So here, this winter, it went down to, oh, now let me think, 26 degrees, which minus 26 degrees,
Yeah,
which is craziness.
mad.
But no, I agree. I think you can stay warm, you can move around. I think I think it's really hard to cool down. It's really hard to, once you're hot and bothered, you're just flustered and like you
Yeah,
say, the tiniest thing then just throws you off. Whereas if you're too cold, it's yeah, you can warm up easier than you can cool down, I think.
yeah. And I am a hot bod as well. So
Mm,
like if me and my partner are like laying in bed and he puts his arm or his leg on me,
mm,
I give it 2.75 minutes before I'm like, ugh, get off. I'm
mm.
sticky. And sometimes I like when in the summer it's been really, really hot. It's got to the point where I've had to get up in the middle of the night, go for a cold shower, factory reset, and get back into bed because
What
I
in the
just
middle
get
of the
too
night?
hot. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Two.
It's good though, that cold shower's good.
Mm. Mm.
And I don't know about you, but as a grown woman, I still get scared to stick my foot out in case the monster gets me.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got two
Yeah.
monsters that do attack my feet in the middle of the night. They're called Phil and Sharon.
Oh yeah, you have real monsters, the cats.
Yeah.
I'm scared the boogie monster, the one that lives under your bed or in your
Yeah.
cupboard.
Mm,
What if he
yeah.
gets you? What are you gonna do then?
Mm,
What?
mm.
So I tuck my tootsies back in.
Yeah. I used to always have things hanging on the back of my bedroom door, and I'd convince myself that it was like a man wearing a hat, and I'd be like, "Oh,
Ugh.
I could see, there's someone there, there's someone there." Or yeah,
Yeah.
or there's an old Victorian lady standing in the corner of the room. Ooh.
Oh, I am a scaredy cat. I am a big scaredy cat. And I don't know where it's come from actually. I remember we used to love watching like when we'd have like sleepovers as kids, we'd be like watch a horror movie and I just hate it.
Yeah.
I'm just not interested at all. I was talking about it the other day actually with some friends and saying how some people just love the feeling of being scared and like
Mm.
that's why they like horror movies, right? I just can't stand it. That's not what I don't enjoy that. Do you like horror movies? Do you like scary movies?
Uh, I watched the Saw series film probably when
Ugh.
I wasn't 18. I was definitely too young to
Mm.
watch it. But honestly, I watched it for the plot. But that's more of like a
Who
um
done it? Who is he?
yeah,
Who
but
is he?
exactly. But it's like Saw is more of like a psychological thriller type,
Mm,
like
mm,
there's a
mm.
bit of a story to tell. It's not just like slashers. But I do love the Scream films. I love those. Yeah, like
Not
the
for me.
original one with the guy that plays Ruby from I think is it him? Yeah, it's him. He's in it.
Who?
The guy that plays Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo
Oh,
movies is in Scream.
Reggie. Oh no, that is Scooby Doo. Reggie, hey Scoob.
Yes. No, I do like them, but sometimes I like to watch but cover my ears because I know when the music's going to change. So I hold my ears and I'm like, no, 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 no,
It's the
no.
sound. The sound hypes you up. With no sound, then it wouldn't be as scary. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Oh, yeah.
So leading on from that, I love watching the Kardashians. I'm obsessed. Absolutely love them. And so my next question is, who would you rather be your mother?
Oh.
Kim Kardashian or
Mm.
Kris Jenner?
Oh.
I'd go the momager all day, every day. Kris Jenner,
Chris
Kris
is,
Jenner, Kris
yeah,
Jenner.
Chris is making bare pee. And we want Chris to make a business out of us, you know? But
Mm.
into but if I had to pick an actual Kardashian to be my mother, I would pick Chloe.
She's on the money. She's
Oh,
my gal.
yeah, I love
She's
Chloe.
she's she's everything I want to be, and
Yeah,
everything that she's great. She's everything that's great about the world.
I know, I know.
So Khloe Kardashian, if you're listening to this,
Please
I
be
love
our
you.
mummy.
I actually DM'd her once, and you'll be really
Sorry.
surprised
On
to
what?
hear that she didn't reply on Instagram. And
Oh my
yeah, I
God.
assume she's still getting around to it. I don't know when I did that. That was a
What did
long
you
time ago, actually.
say?
I think it was something just trying to be really nice, because I always think, oh, they get so much rubbish on online. Let me have a look. Let me see. Oh, and I need to look at my messages, don't I? My massages.
Oh
When
my
did I
God.
massage? Let me search. Chloe.
Oh.
Oh, I can't find it. Khloe Kardashian. Oh, well, I can't find it. I did
Oh
message her though,
man.
and she just never replied. I think I was just like, yeah, you're doing a great job. Thanks so much for the good times.
Oh,
Message me
inspirational,
back.
motivational Jess.
Yeah, something like that. I was just trying to be
Oh,
nice, Just trying to put positivity out to the world.
positivity. Uh.
Positivity.
Yeah.
That's from Cougar Town, which I love. They have a
Mm.
song, a confidence dance, and they go positivity. Mm, mm, mm.
I've never
Something like
watched
that.
that. It's got Courtney Cox in, hasn't it?
Oh, again, yes. If you like New Girl,
Oh
if you
yeah.
like that kind of vibe, and
Mm.
it's not it's Friends, but it's for a bit older. Because Friends I think can, although there's a lot of innuendos and whatnot, I think it's kind of childy-ish, like
Mm.
teenage, whereas Cougar Town's a bit older. And it's
Oh,
about
okay.
she's older in it as well. So she's not playing Monica. She's
Yeah.
an older woman and she's divorced, and it's just funny. She's got an older son, and it's just kind of life and stuff. I would highly recommend Cougar Town. It is
Mm.
easy and it's fun. Mm,
I'll give that a watch. Yes, I'm looking for a
yes.
new a binge-worthy program because
Oh
there's
yeah.
only so many
Yeah.
times you can watch Vampire Diaries, Pretty Little Liars, and Gilmore Girls on
Do you know,
repeat.
you watch more of it? I've watched Pretty Little Liars.
I'll just shove them on. I'll just be like, oh, let's just pick one and just
Yeah.
have it in the
I love that though.
background.
I love easy TV. I
Mm,
love sometimes you just want it on but don't have to think about it, and then just yeah. I
yeah,
mean New Girl, I love New Girl.
yeah. New Girl, Always Sunny. We can like shove that on. All Friends. It's just like easy
That's
watching,
sorted.
comfort show.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
I'll
agree.
check out Cougar Town. Thanks for the recommendation.
Just while we're on the pod, I've got one thing to say.
Come on then.
Up the town.
Up the turret, up the tune. Hang on, where's me? Where's me? I need to find my thing. Hang on a minute.
Up the tune, up
Right.
the tune, up the tune. So while Sophie's going to find her thingy, Ipswich Town have just been promoted to the Premier League.
Up the turret, up the turret, up the turret.
So Sophie is currently showing a road sign that says "At the Tuen," which is up the
IP1.
town. IP1
Yes.
at the Tuan. I believe it's the, and it's probably wrong, but this is from what I hear from all the cool chats I have. 22 years it's been
It
since they've been in
is.
the Premiership. How very cool.
2002 was the last time. This
Mm,
is big, 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 but not just for the football
mm,
club, but for like Suffolk, for Ipswich,
yeah.
like They were even talking about it. So Ed Sheeran was performing in Miami for the F1, and I do watch F1 as well. I follow the F1, and like it felt so surreal about them, like Ed Sheeran and Ted, who does the F1, like talking about Ipswich, and I was just like, this is mad.
Yeah. I think it's so, because I always think when you think about the Premiership and you think about football, it's so far from home and so far
Yeah.
from like your local area.
Mm.
And so obviously we're both from Essex, and so Ipswich isn't far at all. And I think it's so cool. It's so cool they're in the Premiership. And I watched the game. I was back in England the weekend, and I watched the game where they found out, and then they just stormed the pitch, and I was
It
like,
was
that gave me
madness.
heart palpitations, like
Yeah.
absolute craziness.
It was madness. It took them ages to get everyone off the pitch so they could do their trophies and get their medals. And everyone's like shouting, "Get off the pitch! Get off the pitch!" But
Oh,
yeah. And like they did the parade on the bank holiday Monday, and the whole of Ipswich was just like the crowds were
oh, really?
absolutely insane. Yeah, absolutely mad. But yeah, but you know what this means, Jess? This means for the first time in 22 years, Ipswich are going to be playing your team, Arsenal.
Come on, Arsenal. You're like, no, no, no,
No,
no. Yeah,
no.
I'm ready for it. Also, the race for the Premiership title, that's pretty hot at the moment. I'm into that.
Mm,
I want Arsenal to win, obviously, because I support
mm.
Arsenal. I just don't want City to win,
I think
basically.
City need to just back off now.
Just
Just
need to
it's,
just settle down. Settle
I
down, City.
know.
Look, we know you're here. We know you're good, but just
Yeah. Oh,
back off.
this is also like the F1. Jess, I don't know if you follow the F1, but I do follow the
No, I
F1. I
don't.
absolutely love it. And Max Verstappen has not lost a damn thing for ages. And this weekend, old UK boy, McLaren, Lando Norris got P1 at Miami. It was absolutely madness.
Is he English?
He's English,
British?
and we heard the "God Save the King" instead of the Dutch national anthem, which we've heard approximately 970,000 times. So
Just
yeah,
change things up. That's what we need. We just need change.
it was a great
You know, you
weekend
don't want the
for
same thing.
sports.
That's nice.
Lots,
Love
yeah,
sport. Big sport
yeah,
fan.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Yeah.
So, I have a song for you, obviously after the
Come on
success of
then,
last week.
come on then.
You know, so I just need to gather my thoughts because last week I got a little bit flustered and I kind of lost the tune.
We got
So,
there in the end.
mm, okay, are you ready?
Yeah, and a 1, 2, 3.
Dun 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 dun. That's the wrong. And then we go dun da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 dun
A little bit of
dun
Monica, da, da,
dun.
da.
A
A
little
little
bit of
bit of
Tina's what I see. What's the
A
song
little
called?
bit of Sandra in the
Sandra
sun.
in the sun. A
Mambo number
little bit of
5.
Mary all
All
night
night
long. A
long.
little bit of Jessica,
Jessica,
here
here
I
I
am.
am. A
A
little
little bit
bit
of
of
you
you
makes
makes
me
me
your
your
man.
man. Doot, doot, doot,
Having your name in a song is really cool, and I just whenever you were out and you were at a school disco and you heard that song and Jessica, everyone's
Yeah.
like, "But you're called Jessica," and I was like, "I know, I'm called Jessica." What?
What? So that is
Classic.
Lou Bega, Mambo number 5. I
Not number
honest,
1, 2, or 3, or 4.
what happened to
Number
those?
5. I don't know. Actually, maybe I wonder if we
Hmm.
did Mumbo number
We're number
1 and it
1.
just didn't work out. Can you guess the year?
Oh my word. I'm gonna go really. I'm gonna go a lot earlier than I think. I'm gonna say 95.
You're in the correct decade. It is 1999.
Oh, okay. I was a bit
Mm.
far off, but I knew
That's
it
good.
was
That's a
the
good guess. That was a good
90s.
guess. I wouldn't even know where to pitch that. Actually, that's
I
good.
was just
Good job.
thinking school disco, primary school.
Do you know what I also thought about primary schools is the hymns and the songs that we used to sing.
Oh, give me all in my lamp, keep me burning.
Keep me burning, give me all in the lamp, I
I
pray,
pray.
hallelujah.
Oh yeah.
The other one, and everyone's going to love this. I know lots of listeners are going to be absolutely popping off to this tune. Cauliflower's
It's
fluffy, and
fluffy,
cabbage
cabbage
is
is
green.
green, strawberry sweeter than ever I've seen. Beetroot purple
Beetroot,
and
purple, and onions white.
white. All
All grow steadily.
steadily day and night. The apples are ripe and the plums are red. Robins are
Ba-dum.
sleeping in a blankety bed. Diddle-doo.
The barbarians are sleeping in a
In a
blankety bed. Yeah.
Amazing,
Oh,
amazing. And our primary school, I feel like you might remember this, but we had a music teacher at our primary school, and we made our own assembly song called "What's on the Menu for Lunchtime Today." What's
yes.
on
I
the
remember that song.
menu for lunchtime today? Diddle-oo. Let me imagine what it
Imagine
might
what
say.
it might say.
Yes, I've been
Yeah, I
honestly,
remember
and
that.
when I say this to my younger brother, he's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I was, I was like, "We were there, we wrote it." He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
There's just something, isn't there, about having that connection, and when like obviously local schools will probably have similar songs. I'm sure they're sung across the UK, but just like it's when you kind of sing that and someone else knows it, you're like, yeah, you get
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
You were there, you
you,
had a good time.
you, Millennium Dome, you were there.
Oh, and we had to do that thing where you buried
The
we did a
time
time
capsule.
capsule. Yeah, I don't know what I put in there. I don't know.
No idea.
Or
I
maybe I
think
wrote a letter.
I'm pretty sure I put in an Aqua Barbie Girl cassette.
Oh, great song. That's
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
I remember the Millennium coming and being like 2000. What?
What?
Went to
Millennium
watch the
Bug?
fireworks. Yeah, Millennium, everything.
Yeah.
Millennium.
Oh, that
Robbie
is a
Williams.
banger. Robbie Williams.
Yeah,
Millennium. Oh yeah, absolute tune.
did what it said on the box, We celebrate the millennium. Why not write a song about millennium? Oh, look, I've just realised I've got a hairband on my headphones.
Oh,
I do that in case I need the hairband. It keeps it. I take this to the gym
ah,
so I can. Oh, that's probably not good for the sound.
that's
That's good. So well done on guessing my song. Yeah.
yeah, that'll be
Blast from the past.
and diddly diddly blast from the
We like
past.
to call that a B from the P.
Oh, oh, hello.
That's
Speaking of
different.
peas, right? We were talking
Mm,
last week about things that get on our nerves or things that
mm.
annoy us, right? And I have all of a sudden, it's never been an issue before, but all of a sudden, I've got an annoyance with the word piss. And it's the way it's used in the office. So some of the lads that I work with will be like, "Be right back, just going for a piss." And I'm like, "Can you say I'm going to the toilet or just nip into the loo? Just going to spend a penny." Like, rather than just like, I just feel like the word piss is so aggressive, like, "Go for piss." Just,
Yeah, go for a piss, yeah.
yeah, piss. So yeah, and now because I have verbally expressed that I don't like this, I've made it worse because now everyone is doing it and it's
Ah,
really getting on. And now I'm just like, anyway.
yeah.
So yes, that's something that gets on my nerves. So if any of you are listening to this, bag it in.
I've got a memory from when I was, I don't know how old I was. I must have been, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 or something. And we were watching TV. We were having a TV dinner, and for some reason, I'd heard the word piss, or I heard someone do it. And I remember I stood up, probably having a jacket potato, to be fair. And we stood up, and I went, "I need a piss." And I literally turned to walk to the bathroom, and my dad said, "Excuse me." And at that moment, I knew I had made the wrong decision. And I
Uh-oh.
slow-mo turned around, and I was like, "I need a wee wee." And he was like, "Don't use that word again." I was like, "Sorry, Dad." And then I went off to the toilet. But for some reason, I was just like, got up and I was like, "I need a piss." And he was like, "Excuse." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh
sorry."
my. The
Mm.
first like memory I have of doing something like that.
Oh, you're blind, gotta move in. It's a cat.
If you're watching on YouTube, there's like he's just snuck in the blind. There's a Philly cat.
Is the window open?
No. He's just
What's he
likes to
doing?
just likes to sit and watch. Neighborhood watch over
Hello.
there.
Just check what's going on.
Um But I remember going to Thorpe Park as a kid, and going on one of the rides, and like I can't remember. I know it was Chessington and it was Vampire, and I remember being just old enough to go on the ride, and I was on it with my mum, and then I had like my stepdad and my brother behind me and is holding, and you kind of go round, and I just remember the whole way going crap, 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 crap. And my mum came off and she was like, Sophie, it's fine to say on the ride, but don't say that again. And I was like, okay, sorry. I was like, crap, 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 crap.
Oh, we always had that discussion of like what are swear words and what aren't. And then I remember like some people, if you go around like a friend's house and like crap was like a swear word, and then you'd say that, oh, there's another one, I can't remember what it is. But yeah, you'd be like, oh crap, and they're like, oh, you can't say that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? It's not a swear word. They're like, it is a swear word. And I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
like, yeah, any of those sorts of things.
Mm.
Yes, yeah. One of my nephews, instead of saying, oh, Jesus Christ, he goes, oh, cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and
Cheese
crackers.
and crackers. And then
Well, it's just what you've learned. It's just what you hear,
mm,
what you pick up, and what you naturally like kind of go towards once when you stub your toe. Cheese and crackers.
yeah. I remember as kids, like my mum and dad would let me and my brother say swear words to songs in the car, but that was it. And this, I'm talking, we would have been, oh, I think maybe I was in year 7 and my brother was in year 5. So we'd have been what,
Mm.
like 10 and 12 maybe.
Yeah.
And it was Puddle of Mud, She Hates Me. And it would be like, she hates me, and me and my brother would be in the back going, like, shouting at the top of our heads, like, she hates me. My
I
dad,
like that. That's a cool parenting thing. That's very cool. You can swear at the songs when you're singing in the car.
yeah,
That's cool because then it's not like never say it. It's not like, that's cool. I like that.
yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
It was a good way of teaching us context for using
Mm.
things as well. So
So fun
yeah,
facts, in Norway, on the radio, there are no radio edits. They just swear. They play all the swear and all the songs with the swear words in. And it absolutely threw me because we'll just be in a shop and there'll be a radio on and it's just over the blooming, not tannoys, over the speakers. You're just like, oh, or you'll just be on the radio and you're like, oh. And there's this radio station and it goes, and it's just like a normal radio station that plays hits and it goes, yeah, you like that? Well, we're
oh
having sex with your ears. And I was
no.
like, and I'm sitting there in the car like, what is happening? And it's in English. And I'm just like,
Sorry.
what radio station is this? Yeah. So that
Oh
threw me.
my
That's thrown
God.
me. You need to,
Wow.
yeah. Swearing isn't such a thing here, really. There isn't so much, especially the English swear words, that it's a lot more relaxed.
No. Goodness me.
Hmm.
So, guys, tell us, when were you first allowed to swear? What was your first swear word? Drop us a DM on Instagram. And yeah, I think this is us. This is time to say
It is time's up,
goodbye.
Carl, when you're
I know.
chit-chatting.
I know.
When you're chit-chatting.
When you're chatting about wee tatties, time flies.
Chatting about tarties. Time
Chatting.
flies by. That
Time
was an awful
flies.
accent.
Yes.
Time's
So,
up. Well, this is what we do. We should sign off because last week we just got cut.
and it was like Rachel Stevens.
Well, it's been a pleasure as always. I look forward to having our chats on the podcast. Send in some more cues, would you rathers, let us know, and we can go from there. But I hope you continue to enjoy.
Yes.
And all that jazz. And all that jazz you're gonna listen to the party cue.
And all that jazz. Right. Bye,
In your
guys.
ears. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.